Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been a while. If you're new here, my name is Mariah, and in today's video I just wanted to come on here and show you guys that you could get a full beat for super cheap. Everything on my face today was $10 and under, and I just wanted to share some really good products with you guys. All the prices and links to everything are down below in the description box if you're interested. If you do like today's video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a big thumbs up for me. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Alrighty y'all, so I already have my brows done. I did them off camera because it's just easier for me to do them off camera. But I'm gonna show you what I use for my brows. I use this Maybelline Tattoo Studio pomade. This is in the shade Black Brown. It's the number 382. And then I just use a angled Morphe brush to apply it. It looks just like this, a nice little thin brush with a spoolie at the other end. And that's what I do for the brows. So the pomade ran me about $10, and it came with like its own little eyebrow spoolie and a angled brush and all of that in one pack. But I don't like the angled brush that it came with, so I just used one of my own. So to set my eyebrows, I like to use this Wow Brow by e.l.f. This is in, I believe it's a black brown, and it looks like this. It has little fibers on it, so it kind of builds your eyebrow up as well as sets it. And I got this for $4 at Ulta, so worth it. Even if you don't do your brows, you can still shape them and set them with this Wow Brow, and you'll love it if you do decide to get it. I do like to clean up under my brow, and I've already actually done that. I use my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. This is in bronze, and I use this all the time, so y'all know about this one already, but I got a second one. This is in the shade Cappuccino, and I actually use this to prep my lid. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep the lid right now. I just put a little bit on each eye. And this stuff is so good. Like, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that it blends out super easily. It's great for concealing, and it's like got amazing coverage. So it is my favorite concealer. I do have a bunch of other favorites, but I like this one just because it's so affordable. This is $9.99 at the drugstore. Actually, I think it's $8.99. I'll link it just so you guys know. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my eyeshadow. Y'all, I love finding a good, affordable eyeshadow that actually works. So I got this LA Colors eyeshadow palette. This is actually from Walgreens, and I got it for $5. So I've used it a few times already just to make sure I really liked it, and I ended up loving it. It does have a little bit of fallout, but it's got a beautiful color story, and I think you guys will really like this. I'm going to start out with this color here, and I'm just going to use it as a transition shade. And like I said, it does have some kickback, but I think it's worth $5 without a doubt, especially if you're one of those girls who does not want to spend a lot of money on eyeshadow and you just want something to practice with, or just something that you can use for every day. I think this palette would be perfect for you. So as you can see, I'm getting some pretty decent pigment, and you can build these up just as much as you need to. I'm just going to build this shade up a little bit more so you can see the transition here. So I'm going in with a smaller brush, and I'm going to mix this black and brown together, these two shades here. I'm just going into my crease with those two shades. So with my Morphe M456 brush, I'm going into just the black shade, and I'm going to deepen up the outer corner of the eye. I'm going to bring it into the crease a little bit. It's a pretty warm palette too, so you can get away with this no matter what skin tone you are. There's a lot of different warm ranges in here, so if you don't have this palette and you're looking for something super cheap and easy, get it, okay? I'm just gonna go back in with that first brush and kind of blend out any harsh lines that I see. So I'm not gonna cut my crease or anything today. I'm just gonna go right in with this copper shade right here. And my lighting and camera are washing it out. But I'm using a flat brush by Morphe. This is the M224 brush. I'm just gonna pick up that shade, and then I'm gonna spray my brush with my setting spray just so I can get the most pigment out of this. And like, do y'all see what it's already doing to my eye? Look at that. So freaking pretty. It is so pigmented. I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit. Okay, so now that I have my eyeshadow applied, I'm going to add this glitter topper. This is an Electrify. It's by LA Girl, and this is a compact glitter, so it's nice and in there firmly, so it's not gonna come out. And you really don't need like a glitter glue or anything to put it on top of the eye. It's just perfect the way it is. You can wet your brush and you'll be just fine. So I got this at CVS for $4.99, and they have quite a few different shades. I'll probably go back and get some others, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray my brush, and I'm just going to pack this on top of that copper shade all over the lid. And look at how pretty it is. There's hardly any fallout. Like, all you need is to wet your brush with this, and it's gonna be perfectly fine. But it just gives like the eye that extra pop of something. So I just want to go back into the black, and I'm just gonna deepen up that crease or corner a little bit more and bring it into the copper. And I'm gonna also go back into the crease just to clean up any area that may have gotten glitter in it. So I'm going to use my favorite eyeliner today. This is by NYX. This is the matte liquid liner. And I love this just because like the tip of it, it makes it so much easier for you to do your liner and get a super sharp and precise line. You can get this at Ulta or even Target for $10. And it's just a great eyeliner. Some eyeliners go kind of like grayish black when you apply them. After they dry, they go like this gray black color, but I like this one because it stays a true black. The liner is applied, and I'm gonna apply my lashes probably after I finish the whole face because y'all don't need to see me struggling with that. It's a struggle. Lashes are a struggle. So moving on to the face, this is one of my favorite products. This is the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. So if you haven't used any of e.l.f.'s skincare, you need to try it. It is so affordable, and their skincare line is just so good. I've been using it, and I would say my face is not completely blemish free, but you know, I'm not mad at my skin right now. But I just put like a pump or two in my hand, and that's probably too much. But you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize the entire face. Their moisturizer is so good, y'all. And I'm not gonna use a primer today. I'm just gonna use my Bear With Me setting spray. This is to prime, set, and refresh your face. I'm gonna go ahead and set my moisturizer and my primer spray. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. This is in Deep 35. And I got this method actually from Jackie Aina. So you're just gonna pour some of your setting powder in the lid. This method gives you a nice airbrush look, but it also blurs like any imperfections. So you just take the butt of your damp beauty blender. But y'all, the setting powder is $7.99 and it is amazing. If you look at reviews on the setting powder, I mean, you'll probably wanna buy it. It is really good. So it's just there to help set your skincare, and also if you have oily skin, this is a really good method to try out. So for foundation, I'm using the NYX Born to Glow. This is in Cocoa. Guys, this foundation is my favorite foundation. I have a lot of favorites, I know, but this one is just so good. So this foundation is $10. You can get it at Walgreens, Ulta, and you don't need a lot of it. So it does give you like that glow from within type look. You guys will see when I put it on what I'm talking about. I'm gonna dampen up my beauty blender just a little bit more, and I'm just gonna dab that all over the face. Like, I don't even have to color correct with this foundation. But it just gives you like this nice kind of glow from within type look. And I absolutely adore that. For $10, I think I would buy this foundation over and over and probably never stop using it unless they change the formula. So do y'all see like how I'm kind of glowing? Like I have a natural glow over here when the light hits me. It's this foundation. And if you don't have it, you really should pick it up. Like if you want something that's going to give you medium to full coverage because you can build this up, then you need to get this foundation. I'm also going to be using the NYX Born to Glow Concealer. This is in, what shade is this in? Cappuccino. So the foundation and the concealer remind me so much of the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation line. Super nice. It gives you like that radiant look, and not to mention like it's not too heavy on your face. Some concealers are super heavy and they like dry up on you and make you look a little bit crusty. I'm also trying to reshape my face a little bit because I got a little fat round face. So I'm just gonna go in with the same beauty blender and blend that out. And it just blends out so nicely. It's so easy to blend and the finish is just so pretty. I like this a lot for the winter because it doesn't dry me out. Y'all see that nice finish? It doesn't look like I put too much on my face. It looks nice and natural still. And that's what you want. You don't always want your foundation and your concealer to look super harsh and cakey. Sometimes you just want like a natural kind of finish, even though there's nothing natural about it. I think NYX did a really good job with this foundation and concealer. And I mean, if you're not using it, you really might want to try it out, y'all. So I'm just gonna take my setting powder again, and I'm gonna go ahead and set my concealer. I think that this concealer pairs really, really nicely with the setting powder. It's not like too white for my skin tone, and I don't look super ashy. I'm still getting some nice pigment from my concealer. Oh, by the way, so that concealer is the same price as the foundation. It's $9.99. And I mean, for the tube to be so much smaller, I mean, I wouldn't mind if they gave you more in the tube for $9.99, but I'm not mad at all because, I mean, I feel like a little goes a long way with concealer anyway. So I won't be too greedy. I'm gonna go ahead and contour with my Revolution Beauty face stick. This is in the shade F18. So I really like these cream face sticks because they're super easy to blend out and they are extremely pigmented. Honestly, a little goes a long way. I've had this face stick for a very long time, and I took a break from it because I do have oily skin like during the summertime. So I took a break from it, but now I am jumping back into it since it's winter, and I really don't have to worry about my face getting too oily. So to blend it, I'm gonna use my Chic Pro angled brush to blend that out. These face sticks are at Ulta Beauty, so they're $9 and such a good buy. Do you guys see how easily that blended out? And it just looks nice and pretty on my skin. And you want to make sure you conceal that double chin good. It's not like something that you have to do, contouring your double chin, because the contour shade might be different from your neck color. And some people don't like to contour their jawline for that reason, because then you can tell that like your neck and your foundation are a little bit different. But for me, because my neck is a little bit darker because of my pregnancy, I'm assuming, hormones, I'm gonna go ahead and just contour it. Okay, so do y'all see this contour like on my cheek area? Like it's giving me some nice high cheekbones. Go ahead and blend out my nose contour using this Real Techniques brush. Like, look at how easily it blends out. And I think it'll be pretty easy for everyone to find their perfect match because the shade range is so wide. And again, I'm going in with the butt of my sponge and my leftover powder, and I'm just going over my contour. Because like you know, especially in that T-zone, we get oily, most of us. So for blush, I'm using Always Spicy by e.l.f. And I always use this for the most part because it just like goes with every face I put on, to be honest. Just gonna dust that on my cheeks and go up a little bit. So the blush is $6, and I believe I got my blush from, I want to say CVS. Yeah, I got this from CVS. All right, highlighter. We're using the e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. This is in Gems. Says this is a blush, but we're gonna use it for highlighter. I rarely use baked highlighters just because like I don't always get the pigment I want. But I've noticed with this highlighter, you get like this nice natural glow, and it kind of gives you like that little wet look, like you know how Rihanna does the wet look with her highlighter. This highlighter is not as intense as hers, but you still kind of get that effect. So yeah, we are glowing. Do y'all see that glow? So pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and get the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. Ooh, I love the glow, y'all. The glow is everything. Not everybody likes to glow like that, but I do. I'm just gonna go back in with the brush from earlier and add a little bit of that leftover pigment to my bottom lash line. And then we're gonna set the face with the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. This is a 16-hour wear, and you can get it from Walgreens, Ulta. They are $9, and they really do like work all day. So every time I wear this lipstick, people ask me what brand is it, what color and all that, and literally every time I have it on. So this is the NYX Shout Out Loud Lipstick and Grind. This is a satin lipstick, and it feels really nice on the lips. Kind of reminds me of their butter gloss in a way, but this is what it looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply. I'm not gonna use a liner today, but they're super creamy and the colors are super duper rich. Lots and lots of pigment. And for $8.50, I would say like this is an amazing lipstick. So they do have this line at Ulta and Walgreens, and y'all, the lipstick is like my favorite part of the whole entire face. Okay, so this is the finished look, everyone. Looking nice and glowy. I have to say this highlighter, especially in the right light, is just so beautiful, and I feel like the lipstick ties the whole face together. You could take this like any other direction, but this shade in particular I feel like just made the whole look so much better. And yeah, everything on my face is $10 and under. So if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these products, I will have the items listed below, where you can find them and how much they cost. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you go grab some of these products. And yeah guys, I'll see y'all in my next video. Have a beautiful year.